Welcome back to another entry in my video dive, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on Fawnhollow today? And you're joining me on, let me just close the window slightly, the last day of May. Is that exciting? We'll be going to the June months. Well, tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. I was going to say soon, but I mean, like, I don't know why I wouldn't just say tomorrow. And it's the last rainy day, the last spring showers, I suppose, that's coming down. But anyway, a message from Isabel first. Hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow it's 3:22 PM on Sunday, May 31st, 2020. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Go meet our guest in person, then find out more about them. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Oh, we haven't had a campsite visitor for a while. The last one we had was, I can't remember his name, Antonio, I think? He was a smug anteater, I believe. And because we don't have a smug villager, it's apparently much more likely we'll get a smug villager in our, campsite. I forgot the word, it just completely left my mind there. Anyway, 132,000, here's a good trick to displaying furniture that's all the same colour. Your home will look lovely and so well put together. We really should try and get a higher score in Happy Home Academy at some point. To Stone Ab Somersault, sometimes writing letters is nice, because you can write things that you might not say out loud in person. Then again, I say almost everything out loud. Yours in soreness, Axel. Something which I did not realise that happened yesterday with Axel, because, okay, I'll give you the context. For some reason, I just randomly decided to watch one of my videos. I watched my Bug Fables finale episode. I don't know why I watched it. I just did for some reason. I watched it on double speed, by the way, mind you, because I speak so slowly, I didn't realise that. And then, for some reason, I also watched yesterday's video diary entry, and a thing I didn't realise is Axel gave me his photo yesterday, and I was so on autopilot, I didn't even realise. I just completely disregarded what it says, and you might not realise how important that is. Hello, Rowan. I don't think I have anything to give you, because I don't think I wrapped anything. What photos are is basically a mark of best friendship, I suppose, with that and the villager. They only give you it once you become a close enough friend such that they deem you worthy, I suppose, of receiving a photo. So the fact that Axel gave me to it is a very big deal, because that's the first one I've ever got from a villager in New Horizons, of course. I've got some in previous gamers, but who are you? I've never seen you before. Carlos. Hey, you from around here? I'm kind of on vacation, just relaxing and focus grouping a few things. So far, I like what I'm seeing. 100% of Carlos's would rate this campground highly. Fair enough. Nice to meet you, Carlos. I hope you have a nice time here in Fawnhollow. But yeah, I was so on autopilot, I completely disregarded a big, I don't know, milestone, I suppose, in me and Axel's friendship. That's like the cornerstone, not cornerstone, but endstone of, I suppose, befriending villagers. And I just sort of went, I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about like hot weather or something, wasn't I, instead of actually paying attention to what was going on. Missed opportunity, so don't worry. I put it away in storage, so we'll go and get that out of storage at some point. What on earth is that? Hold up, what is this? Oh, it's an inflatable sofa. I've seen these before in real life. Only like once or twice, you know, I suppose. I don't even know where I saw it. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't think we have this pink umbrella, so let's buy it. But what we're actually going to buy is we're going to buy some wrapping paper, because we need to wrap some presents. Oh, I keep doing that. So there's also, okay, I closed my window too much, it's too hot. Crack it open a little bit. What was I saying? It's scary how much of this game I'm now playing on autopilot every day. I've just gotten so used to doing everything that I can do it while having a conversation at the same time. Well, sort of. I mean, I'm not the best at conversation, but still, it's a lot better than how I started out ages ago, so, you know, we're getting somewhere. Isn't it kind of scary how well your mind works on autopilot, though? Have you ever done that before? I mean, I think the common one that people say is when you're driving, you like, and you move house or something, you end up driving to your old house by accident. I can't drive, and so I don't know if that would be something that I would do. I see it's plausible. The thing that happened was when I was in university, sometimes I would just like end up walking like going to like a lecture or something, or I was going to like a supervision or something, like a meeting or some sort, and then I just walk somewhere and I'm like, why am I here? I walked to like a complete wrong location just because I was autopilot thinking. I didn't think carefully enough about where I had to end up. So your mind's scary on autopilot. It's good and bad things, you know. Autopilot, one thing, you can do things automatically without thinking about it. You don't have to put all your brain power to inside of it, but to inside of it doesn't make any sense, towards that activity. But and thus you can also, I suppose, multitask better that way. The other scary thing is the fact that you're not paying enough attention kind of means that you can much more prone to mistakes, I believe. And that's a poor case of Axel. He just completely disregarded his photo. We'll put it up somewhere in our room, maybe in our bedroom, a playroom, I don't know. Haven't quite decided. Perhaps we should do more house designing, I don't really know. It's a bit late though, because it's already Sunday, and we're meant to do things by before Sunday if we're trying to get 150,000 points in Happy Home Academy. If you don't know why we're doing that, it's because once you get 150,000 points, that's when they give you the Gold Happy Home Academy trophy, and that's, I don't mean to pay for that, that's what you need for, well, for the trophy, for one, but also the trophy counts as a lucky item. So let's try and find this Axel photo, which I've apologetically disregarded. There it is. Where should we put it? I think we'll put it in the playroom. I think we can put them on walls, so we'll do that. Hopefully. I believe this also counts as a lucky item. Oh wow, we really don't have much space, do we? I suppose we can put it over here. Let's open the room designer up. Just place it in the top corner over here. It'll be like a tribute to all the people who've ever been in Fawnhollow. Do we have any other items we can put down? I mean, we might as well put some down, right? Try and up our decoration count. Inflatable sofa feels like it would fit in here. What else would fit in here? Problem is we don't have a lot of room, do we? A whiteboard, where would we even put a whiteboard? There's no room anywhere. A colourful wheel. This can move, gosh, where? Here, as we put this over here. It doesn't fit. This can move over one, but then it's not centered. I suppose we could put this in front of it. This looks a little bit bizarre, to be honest. And this we'll put over here. If you want to chill by the bears, perhaps. Something like that. That doesn't make any sense, though. What if you go down the side, you're just going to run straight into it? You can put things on top of cupboards. Perfect. There we go. A little bit of decoration. Spice up this room a little bit. Let's see if we can add anything to our bathroom. I feel like it's been a while. We've surely bought some other new interesting items. Still trying to reach 150,000, right? That's the wrong button. This is a correct button. Maybe we have something to put on the wall, which we can. Or if we can. I guess we could put urinal in. That seems a bit pointless. A kitty litter box. Sure, why not? And a bidet. Put this in here for the cat we don't own. What else have we got in here? Which is worth putting down. A trash can? I guess it kind of fits. Any tables which are worth putting down? I don't really know. Air circulator. Oh, we need to put that elaborate kimono stand back in our room. It's just a decorating episode, apparently. Ironing set? We already have an ironing kit in here, I think. Floor sign? That doesn't really make much sense, I suppose. No, we should put something, some sort of clock on the wall. Do we have any clocks on the wall? No, we don't. That way, when you're having a wash, you know how long it's been. Immobile? That seems a bit juvenile, I suppose. I know we put a tapestry on the wall as well, though. So we can put this clock here. Looks a bit like a school clock, if anything, doesn't it? Could put this over here. There we go. Just adding a few more decorations. Give a little bit of a score boost from the Happy Home Academy. What else can we put stuff down? Oh, we're going to put the kimono stand down in here. I don't know if we've got enough room to put it down anywhere. But it's really fancy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be tough to squeeze it all in. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. We just got to think about it. Like this, I think if we move over here, put this here. This piece of clothing, it can't go up there. Can this go on top of this cupboard? No, it can't. Perhaps we should just put this away. Because this is, this kimono thing is kind of replacing it, isn't it? Look how fancy it is, my word. Imagine having something that expensive. The most expensive item we've bought, 220,000. Do we have anything else we need to put down? I don't think so. We'll take our leave. And what's our right room is just currently the Easter room. Until we get the next seasonal set, I suppose, to fill it up with. So we don't really need to do anything about that. What can we put down over here? Keep pressing one button. We already have this stand mixer. Oh. I didn't realise that. I suppose we don't have any chairs over here. Like, how are you going to eat any meals in here next to a table if you don't have a chair? That's true, it's true. Put a serving cart down. I think a garbage can make sense to me. A grill seems a bit excessive to put down. A mixer? Do we have a spice rack? I can't see a spice rack. A pet food bowl? Sure, why not? An hourglass? I guess that can be like a kitchen timer. Why do we put the silver one away, but we didn't put the bronze one away? I don't understand what I've been doing, apparently. The emergency sign's pointing in the wrong direction. Let's put an intercom monitor over here, I guess. And a wall-mounted phone, why not? You might say, aesthetically, this seems a little bit confused. And I would agree. But also, oh well. Okay, let's see what we got. We got this bread stand we'll put over here with a coffee grinder on. So you know you can have your morning cuppa over there. Put rubbish bin over here, probably. The pets. A non-existent cat can eat over here with a... I feel like this hourglass should be over here somewhere. Probably not on the oven. That doesn't really make much sense to me. I feel like it should be on the counter somewhere. I should have this blender. Oh, we already have a blender. We don't need this blender. The spice rack can go next to the bin. I don't know. We don't have enough tables down. Do we have more tables? That's a stool, not really a table. We have a rattan no table. I guess we can use this. We can move a sink over there. I guess we don't really need a utility sink if we've already got that sink there. Put this cardboard box away. And we could put these on top of here. What other tables do we have, if any? We've got a dining room table. That's a bit too big. I suppose we'll put an imperial low table, despite the fact it doesn't really fit aesthetically right now. But we can put these things on it. Put that in the corner. There we go. We need a few more tables for these two things, but, you know, that'll do for now, I think. It's very nice. Let's take our leave. Another thing is perhaps I should make that moon seat that Celeste gave us. Because that's also a lucky item, and lucky items help you in general around town, so... I don't know what I need for it. Let's have a quick glance at the recipe. Is it a houseware? I gotta assume it's a houseware. Here it is. 7 star fragments. Okay, we need a bit more. I think we have a lot of star fragments, so I'm not very worried about that yet. We have tons. And why don't we make one of those? Let's craft. Hey, are these customizable? I wonder. We can put it in this corner over here. This seems to be a much more... I don't know. Astrological-like corner. Can we sit on it from here? How do we sit on this? Does this have to be out of the way? We might have to push this into the corner. Like that. Comfy. Put these things away in storage. And we'll go see the rest of the residents of Fawnhollow today. I should have done that decorating yesterday. So we at least had a chance to get 150,000 today, but oh well. Now we're back to autopilot mode. No more active thinking, we're just going to chat with others, and hopefully I won't disregard another photo if they give something like that to me. To be fair, I don't think anyone else would be very likely to give me a photo. Axel's been one of the ones here since the beginning, along with Flo, so I guess Flo might give me a photo at some point. But no one else has probably been here long enough. Who was... I think it was Flo and Axel, and who was third? Deli? No, Silvana was third, right? I think it was Silvana. So she might give a photo. Oh, sorry. At some point. Who was after... Who was after Silvana? I think it was Deli, but Deli moved out. And then it was Puddles. Puddles moved out. And then we had Audie. So I suppose the next one on the list would be Audie. Oh, hello, Eric. What have you got to say to me today?
Mountain, how's it going? I'm going to show you one of the real super special reactions today, okay? This one's for when you want to brag, and when something cool happens, like meeting a new bird. Ready? I met a new bug. Now when you want to brag, you can use a pride reaction.
Bum. I love the pride reaction. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Eric. You know, just for that, Eric, I'm going to give you something nice. And by something nice, I mean your daily dose of your 5 a day. Your daily dose? What am I saying? One of your 5 a day fruits. Fruit or veg, you know? Hopefully it will counteract all the snacks you seem to eat on a daily basis, I'm not gonna lie. You do have such a sweet tooth. Me, myself, I don't really have a sweet tooth. Not really one for sweet treats, you know? I'm much more of a savoury sort of person. Savoury sort of deer. That's what tickles my fancy. Is this orange or is that red? I can't tell. That's red. Put the shovel away. Say hello to Roscoe. Yeah, so then who's after Audie? Vivian? No, actually can't remember. Maybe Hippo was. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later when we start getting... If we start getting photos from the other residents. It kind of makes me sad. I kind of wish I collected Puddles, Deli and Hippo's photos before they moved out. That way I can have like a history timeline of all the previous residents of Fawnhollow. Oh well. That's for another time. Maybe I can trade for them or something later on. That feels a little disingenuous, doesn't it? Hello, Flay. What's up? Would you like some fruits? Yeah, I'm not much of a sweet treat sort of person. I much prefer savoury snacks. If you like, I suppose like in a restaurant, if you gave me the option, do you want a starter or do you want a dessert? I'm 100%, not 100%. I would say I'm 80% going to go for the starter every time, depending on the starter. Like, I really like some starters, you know, like, what's your favourite starter, you might ask? Calamari, definitely. Calamari is delicious. What else is a good starter? You know, a lot of my friends like dough balls. Like, they're, I don't know how else to describe them. They're literally just balls of dough, I suppose. If I say it like that, it seems so reductive, but they're pretty nice. But you know, they're definitely. I don't think they make my top 10 list of favourite starters. It's okay, you know. It's nothing standout worthy, in my opinion. But just. Well, I don't know if you know. Maybe it's not as common a starter in other countries. I don't know. The only reason I know it from because there's a place called, I suppose, Pizza Express in Britain, which always serves it as it's like the go-to starter that people always, well, not everyone always goes for, but at least that in the recent years when we've been to a Pizza Express we go for, which is not that often, to be honest. We don't really go out for pizza much. I feel like if I want to have pizza, I don't want to go to a restaurant to have pizza. I want greasy, you know, pizza. It's super unhealthy for me. full of cheese, random meats, salty procured meats or whatever. I don't want this healthy-esque flatbread-esque pizza. I'm saying a lot of esque, I'm not sure why. Maybe that's just me, that's just, you know, my own personal tastes. I feel, it's just, my logic is, if I'm going to eat something healthy, I'm going to eat, like, a really unhealthy version. I want to eat the tasty unhealthy version, not I mean, don't get me wrong, healthy pizzas are actually pretty tasty, but, you know, I'd just rather not eat a pizza at that point. I don't have that too strong an interest in pizza. I think I've talked about this, I don't have that strong a craving for fast food most of the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I like it, I won't turn down like a chips or a burger the first time you have it, but like with KFC, which a lot of them have reopened now, and I gotta tell you, some of my friends are extremely happy for it. Was that something back there? Nope. I thought someone was hiding back there behind Savannah's house, and I was like, what are you doing back there? Yeah, KFC, whenever you have a bargain bucket, you know, you eat the first few bargain buckets, I'm like, tasty, good stuff. And then I have a few more, and I'm like, it's getting a bit tiresome now. And then, like, I have one more, and I'm like, I'm full, you know? I don't want any more. I'm trying to think where to put this white rose, because I want to put this white rose to remind myself that this one has one strike. I guess I'll put it here, but since it's raining, if you don't know, in New Horizons, flowers have a chance to duplicate themselves if they're by themselves. So this white rose could duplicate itself and like plant itself here, or here. And if it's too close to one of these, then I'm going to get it confused with a white rose that I thought was produced by the purple and yellow pair, which it might not be. So I want to give them some space to make sure I don't get it wrong. In essence, I mean, all of this is none of moot if I can somehow get a blue rose, which I do not seem to be able to. I've got a lot of white roses over here though, which I'm not sure where we'll put. I suppose, do we have room by Savannah's house? We could try putting them over there. Who are we not giving presents to today? We haven't seen Audie, we haven't seen Diana. It's always Diana. I think I say this every time. Diana's never here. She's always hidden somewhere. Audie, Diana, Lily? Yeah, we haven't seen Lily yet. We've got some space to put white roses down. We don't have a lot though. Are these white azaleas? They look very pink to me. Oh well. I'll trust the in-game descriptions over my own. For the human mind is faulty and flawed. Let's put some more flowers down on this side. Apparently I didn't have any over here. It looks a bit lonely, doesn't it? Why cross a bridge when I could just pole vault across it? Let's put that away. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say the exception I think I have for sweet treats is I do quite like red velvet cake. That is my favourite cake flavour. Chocolate cake, that's okay. I can give or take it. Victoria sponge, that's quite nice. I won't have it all the time though. In fact, I have cake very rarely. But there used to be this like dessert lounge we go to sometimes. It's been quite a while since I've gone there, you know, with the world situation and all. Every time I went there though, I always got a red velvet cake because I think red velvet cake is quite a nuisance to bake, isn't it? You need a lot of random ingredients to make it look red for one, and then you need some sort of red food paste, I'd imagine, and then don't you need some sort of like some other thing? You need to make some sort of reaction. I feel like money flooring? Excuse me? I've got to see what that looks like. What was I talking about? Oh, cakes, yeah. I think red velvet cake is the exception to my sweet tooth, and I do like chocolate still. I don't know, I love me a Galaxy chocolate bar. The others are hit or miss, you know. I can give or take them. I just kind of like the luxurious taste of Galaxy. But everything else, I don't know. Not really my thing. Lollipops? Nah, not really. Other sort of candy sweets which aren't chocolate based? No, I'll give it a pass. Not that I can really think of any. Like, what even sweets are there? What sweets are popular nowadays? Millions? Is that still popular? Was that ever popular? I don't really know. I thought it was popular. And I had it like once. Not really my thing. Sour candies? Absolutely not. I don't really like sour taste, to be honest. Probably my least favourite taste of all the tastes. If we're going like sweet, salty, sour, umami, bitter. I don't really like bitter all that much either, but sour is absolutely not what I like. I don't like vinegar. Lemon juice is okay. In moderation and with certain meals, but vinegar is absolutely no go for me. Strong dislike for it. And salt and vinegar crisps or chips if you're American, super popular in UK. I do not like them in the slightest. Excuse me? There we go. I was like, where's the entrance here? Yeah. I really like crisps, don't get me wrong. I don't like salt and vinegar crisps. Just something about it. It's just gross to me. If you like it, don't let me stop, you know? I mean, of course my taste buds are completely different for yours, and you shouldn't use mine as any sort of basis of your own. You like what you like. That's just how it is. That's why we have lots of different flavours, because people like different things if they're willing to try different things, come up with new flavours all the time. Oh, that's not really what I was expecting. I thought it would be like bells, rather than American dollars, or what it looks like. Yeah, what's my favourite flavour of crisp, you might ask? That's a good question. I really do like Thai sweet chili crisps that Walker's has. I didn't mean to learn, I meant to drop this down over here. Just having a quick look at the hybrid flowers I got. Yeah, Thai sweet chili crisps are quite nice. What else is quite good? I like sour cream and onion. That's probably my favourite, like, more basic flavour. Or I suppose cheese and onion is more basic, and I like sour cream and onion more than cheese and onion. Smoky bacon, that's always good. What's that? Black Walker's crisps. Barbecue? Roast chicken's also pretty good. I haven't had these for so long. I feel like it's been so long since I had crisps that weren't Thai sweet chili crisps. You might ask, what do I think about Doritos? Doritos are okay. I very much like Walker's, or I suppose in America they're called Lay's, more than Dorito chips, crisps. Chips? What? I'm not American. I don't know, your mileage may vary. What about others? Pringles? Pringles versus Walker's, I think it depends on the flavour. That is much closer to me. Like, I really like sour cream and chive Pringles. I like paprika Pringles. Texas barbecue is okay. I prefer cheese and onion, I think, baked crisps, baked Walker's over that. Baked crisps don't get enough, representation, they don't get enough credit. I think they're super delicious, to be honest. They're like, we got like the unhealthy taste without being as unhealthy. I mean, they're still unhealthy, don't get me wrong. Don't eat it and be like, oh, it's part of a balanced breakfast or balanced diet. Absolutely not. They're a salty, unhealthy snack, but they're so good. Anyway, I think we got too many pink windflowers again. We need to start building a path from Lily's house to other places, because that's the ones we want to line with hybrids. Where do we even build one? I suppose we could build a path over here. We need to widen the river a little bit, or narrow the river, then we can go down. And we can match up to Diana's house over here, perhaps. Yeah, I think so. Who have we not given stuff to? We haven't seen Lily, we haven't seen Audie. And Axel. Actually, I didn't even look at Axel's house to see if he was in. When are you running off to Silvana? Having a look at the water fountain. Axel is in. I have to thank you, Axel, for giving me your photo yesterday. I'm very sorry I didn't give you a proper thank you. But that's what I'm going to do now instead. Hello, Axel. What's up, buddy? You always want to work out, huh? Unfortunately, I'm not much of a workout person, as much as I'm not much of a sweet tooth. What's the equivalent of sweet tooth for savoury? Savoury tooth? Is that a thing? Savoury tongue? That sounds gross. Savoury gum? That doesn't make sense. Savoury lips? That sounds far more seductive than I meant it to be. You know, maybe we'll just have sweet tooth, savoury tooth. Other people have like bitter tooth, sour tooth. But those are your favourite flavours? I don't know, that's wild. We're kind of running on to 30 minutes now. I didn't realise how quickly time passed. We're going to have a quick look at ABD and redeem some Nook Mile stuff, because I want to start trying to get some lucky items. I looked up what some lucky items are, and apparently there are some, but you can just get from the Nook stop. One of them being the special Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch, which I really wish I had. Unfortunately, I don't. Maybe if this Switch dies or something, I'll replace it with it. I don't know where I buy it then. Not here, it seems. I guess we get it from a Nook shopping. Special goods. It's not for sale today, I suppose. Surfing KK. Do we have this? I don't know if we do. Surf. Oh, we do. Okay, never mind. We got like most of KK Slider songs now, I think, anyway. I guess we'll have a quick glance, see what's going on inside our recycling dip. Fishman? Tiered skirt? Brown floor flooring? Sure, we'll take those. And with that, we'll probably round off the episode here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons on my island of Fawnhollow, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again before now. So farewell. So until next time. Bye-bye for now.